The night a phone call shattered everything. My daughter's voice was broken glass when it rang through my hotel room. Dad, Mom's boyfriend hit me. I was 800 kilometers away in Northport on a work trip, sitting at a cheap laminate desk with a stale coffee and a laptop that suddenly didn't matter at all. Then I heard him, Victor, snarl in the background. Loud, slurred, ugly. Tell your father he's next if you don't shut up. My whole body went cold and sharp. Lila, are you safe right now? I forced my voice flat, calm, the way people do when they're one heartbeat from breaking. I'm in my room. Her breath hitched. He's in the kitchen. Lock your door. Stay on the phone with me. My thumb hit 911 before I even finished the sentence. My other hand kept her on speaker. She whispered like she was afraid he'd hear her through the walls. Dad, police came earlier. Mom sent them away. She said I was being dramatic. Said I act like you, of course. Of course, Serena would say that she'd been with Victor for 3 months. Some tough guy bartender from a dive on Fremont Street. I'd only met him once, but the way he stared at me, measured, challenging, had set off alarms I didn't ignore. I'd written down everything since. Is there a mark? I asked. My cheek is red, and my arm, where he grabbed me. Take photos right now. I heard the tiny shutter click. Seconds later, 2 images hit my messages. A spreading, finger-shaped bruise on a 12-year-old's arm, and a cheek so red it looked burned. My stomach twisted. I forwarded them instantly to my lawyer, the police, my encrypted cloud. Grandma's close, I told her. She's on her way. No, Mom won't let her in. She doesn't get to make that choice anymore. I three-way called my ex-mother-in-law, told her exactly what to do. Force entry if needed. Keep her camera rolling. Call for backup if Serena started her usual performance. My sister was already driving. She lived 5 minutes away, and she arrived with her phone recording. Before either of them, I merged all the calls, so Lila could hear the reinforcements coming. Her breathing steadied, just a little. This wasn't sudden. I'd been preparing for months. The flinches when Victor's name came up. The accidental broken vase. The time she claimed she fell on the porch, but wouldn't meet my eyes. I'd hired a PI. Victor's record was a minefield. 2 domestic arrests, 1 conviction, a restraining order violated twice. 3 weeks earlier, I'd filed an emergency custody motion. It had been sitting in limbo until tonight. I'm calling my lawyer now, I told Lila. We're expediting this. I have photos. I have recordings. Police are already there. Give me 10 minutes, my lawyer said. I'll call the judge's clerk. 10 minutes stretched like rope pulled tight. Half an hour later, the police called. Your daughter's injuries are consistent with assault, an officer said. We arrested Victor Hale for assault on a minor and uttering threats. Your ex-wife is being investigated for failure to protect. I said nothing, just listened as my pulse finally started to move again. His record? I asked anyway. 2 priors. He violated probation. He's not getting bail. Relief hit me like a fall. Hard, painful, necessary. My lawyer called. Emergency custody hearing tomorrow morning. Bring everything. I packed my bag with trembling hands and drove through the night. 8 hours of dark highway, burnt coffee, and Lila checking in every hour. My sister texted updates. My ex-mother-in-law stayed the night with her, refusing to leave the house. Proof now lived in texts, timestamps, police reports. By the time I reached the courthouse in Ridgeview, dawn was a thin gray line behind the buildings. Lila walked beside me, chin up, eyes tired but steady. Her grandmother behind us like a shield. Serena showed up 10 minutes late. Her face had bruises now too. Victor hadn't stopped with my daughter. She sobbed in the hallway like she was the victim. She looked small, like the story she'd been telling herself for months had finally cracked. Inside, the DA laid out everything. The photos, the medical notes, the PI's file, the voicemail where Victor snarled it again. Tell your father he's next. Geotags. Witness statements. The neighbor who'd seen Victor pounding on the walls. The arrest report. The judge looked at Lila. Do you feel safe with your mother? He asked. No, sir, she said, voice tiny but firm. She didn't help me. Serena tried to interrupt. I didn't think. You let him in, I said quietly. You let him hurt her. Then you told the police she lied. The judge did not like that. The judge did not like liars at all. Full custody to the father, he said. Effective immediately. The mother will have supervised visitation only, pending completion of a parenting course and psychological evaluation. Serena lunged toward the bench. You can't! The judge cut her off mid-breath.